everyone? I've got a new review for you right now, and this one is for the new comedy starring Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani. It's called Stuber, which gets its name from the fact that Nanjiani's character's name is Stu, and he's also an Uber driver. Stu winds up taking a request from Bautista, who plays Vic, a cop trying to catch a longtime enemy, and thanks to that Uber request, Stu is on that dangerous mission right alongside Vic. For the most part, it's an easy, breezy, entertaining watch with a pretty clever premise. The idea of Vic knowing nothing at all about Uber plays really well throughout the movie, and so does Stu being a fish out of water when it comes to the violence, but you probably shouldn't concern yourself with the fine details beyond those basics, like, let's say, how none of his unlawful, questionable decisions ever give Vic pause whatsoever. But as far as surface-level comedic thrills go, Stuber is passable. And it's not that I ever doubted Nanjiani before, but there is something about Stuber in particular that further reaffirmed how much I enjoy his sense of humor and how confident I am that I can enjoy his work in just about any movie. It might have something to do with the fact, though, that not all of Stuber's jokes land, and I kept finding that Nanjiani's charm and his wisecracks just kept a smile on my face. And the same goes for Bautista, for that matter. The two of them are just inherently likable, so even though Stuber does have a whole bunch of major weak spots, they managed to keep the movie firmly afloat, and Stuber also has a great supporting ensemble in the mix as well. I get the sense that Natalie Morales, for example, made much more of her role as Bautista's daughter in the movie than what might have been on the page to start, and actually, I find that I always take to the energy and the spark that she brings to her characters, and I'm kind of just waiting for the day when she's more of a household name, because she really should be. I also got a real kick out of Jimmy Tatro, who you might recognize from American Vandal. He is just perfectly cast as Stu's entitled boss at a sporting goods store. They've got a repetitive back and forth going that is amusing, but I was most impressed when they took that running gag one step further in one of my favorite scenes of the entire film, and the same goes for Betty Gilpin as Stu's longtime best friend, also new business partner, and also semi-secret love interest, Becca. That's actually one component of Stuber that I did catch myself discussing with a friend after we caught the movie, and just admiring how it actually subverts certain relationship tropes that we're used to seeing in these kinds of movies on screen. And now, this one will come as absolutely no surprise to anyone, but Iko Uwais is just incredible as the film's villain, the guy that I mentioned before that Vic is trying to track down. Could watch him kick ass all day long, but the unfortunate thing about Stuber in this department, though, is how poorly the action is shot. You guys know I love me some shaky cam, but it does not work here whatsoever, and it really does take away from a lot of the impressive fight choreography. A plus on the technical side, though, I dug the score and the soundtrack on this one. That, paired with the color palette of the visuals, just gives it a really unique texture, kind of an old school action movie vibe that I wound up really appreciating. I'm coming in with 3 out of 5 Deweys on the Dewey Decimovie scale for Stuber. Again, this is a breeze of a watch that really flies through its 90-minute running time. It's a mixed bag that I'm teetering positive on, but not to the point that I'd say run out right now and catch this one on the big screen. I most certainly don't regret seeing it on the big screen myself, but especially with ticket prices and all the competition right now, Stuber is one that I'd say is just a really great at-home lazy day watch. So there it is, guys. That is my review of Stuber for you. A huge thank you to all of you for watching this review. Now, before I say goodbye, as always, I've got some Patreon shoutouts to give. We've got Steven and Wessel, longtime members of the Shoutout Tier of the campaign, and to everybody out there watching these reviews. Thank you. I love doing them. Your support means the world to me, so please like and share this one, and I will see you soon with more movie reviews.